Hi everybody, Scott Fuller here with the East Bay Real Estate Market Minute. Okay, today we're going to be talking about the iBuyer model within real estate. If you have not heard of that, an iBuyer is basically a company that will agree to purchase your property sight unseen and close quickly. So there's a lot of companies that are doing this product. There's OfferPad, there's Opendoor, there's Redfin, there's Zillow, and there's a couple of other smaller ones that are putting in millions and millions of dollars from venture capital raised funds to be able to purchase properties sight unseen and be able to buy your house and get you to close quickly. So here's how it works. You basically fill out a form, everything that you know about your house, you're going to upload some photos, and usually instantly they'll send you an offer for your property. Now that offer, as you can imagine, is going to have to come to some sort of a discount to them because they're going to be purchasing it and they're going to have to resell it. So obviously there has to be some sort of a margin in there, a profit for them. So typical real estate sales model is you're going to pay 5 to 6% on real estate commissions. In this, you're going to pay that typical commission, which might be 6 to 8%, but plus you're also going to be paying a little bit more. They're going to want about a 10%, at least a 10% discount, in some cases a 20% discount to cover their resale cost for it. So there's not a lot of margin of error for a lot of these companies. So even if you come out, they give you an offer, they're still going to have inspectors come in and physically inspect the properties. If there's something that's wrong with the property, then they're going to negotiate down that price a little bit more. So keep in mind there is an inspection time frame for something like this. Zillow has said that they only make about a 0.6% profit per house. That's about $1,700 per house. Obviously, they're doing this on a very, very large scale for them to have a profitable model, but it's interesting nonetheless. Zillow's also said that 90% of the people who have filled out the form for the iBuyer interest and have been given an offer have opted to actually sell it on the normal real estate market because they felt they could get more money for it. So why would somebody consider doing something like this? Why would a seller say, you know what, I'm willing to take less money for my property? Well, it's basically for liquidity purposes. So if a seller needs to move quickly, they've got a job transfer, or they need to move very, very quickly, and they want to be able to get the house sold within a matter of days, let's say a week or so, then they might opt to do this. The reality is, in the Bay Area and a lot of other areas, you don't necessarily need to do that. You can get full market exposure, you can get the full asking price or a very reasonable price for the property without having to take a discount and still be able to close early. We do this all the time where we put a strategy together. If you need to move somewhere for a job transfer or you're retiring, you're looking to buy somewhere else, we can put together a strategy to be able to sell the property and be able to purchase another property without having to sell it at a discount to have your cash in hand ready to go. So this type of model actually isn't in the Bay Area right now, but I'm going to show a map right here, and this kind of shows you where we're seeing a lot of these iBuyer companies have a very prevalent market presence. Areas like Riverside County, Orange County, there's a lot down there. Sacramento's had a little bit. Las Vegas and Phoenix are huge markets. And so that's where we're seeing, they might even have 5 to 10% saturation in some of these markets. But again, this is going to be for somebody who needs a quick sale and they're not concerned about taking less than what their property is worth. So hopefully that kind of explains the iBuyer concept. Again, we don't see it too much in the Bay Area right now. We may in the future, but if you're hearing that term, now you have a little bit more information on what that's all about. So hopefully that's helpful for you. If you have any questions on anything, or if you're considering if you'd like to get an instant offer for your home, we'd be happy to talk to you about that as well. So take care. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.